when the man responsible for bringing the panda bears to the San Diego Zoo needed to make a life transition, it took a village to make it happen.
Dr. Don Lindburg brought joy to millions through his years of innovative work with the San Diego Zoo and the Wild Animal Park.
He said, we're going to be acquiring giant pandas. And I wasn't prepared for this. But then he turned and he said, because of his effort with the cheetahs, I'm putting Don Lindburg in charge of the panda program. You are?
After he retired, his health became such that living at home on his own was a challenge. Concerned for her father's well-being, Don's daughter met the first of several people who would help Don on his journey.
So we moved to one community, and this doesn't typically happen. 90% of the time, we find a place, the client moves in and they're fine. With Don, it was like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know, I need to find the right fit for me. And so we moved into the first community, and then he actually moved to Wesley Palms. And from Wesley Palms, he then moved back home. And I think he just missed his home so much that he wanted one last few months in his place. And so that's what he did, and that's when we started to bring in other people to support him at home. And so that's where Alicia came in and caregivers came in.
I was able to help Don stay at home by looking at his home environment. You know, he was in a 3-story condo, so we made recommendations from everything from lighting to adding handrails to the stairwell. We added treads to the wood part of the stairs so they weren't slippery. Safety recommendations in the kitchen, as far as, you know, a adapter that turns off the stove in the case of you know, a fire being left on. However, just as I got to know him more, so he has this spark about him. He's a gentleman and he loves people and he's just got this joyful spirit. But I was just seeing that start to die down because no one does well alone. We did the best we could, but really as we started to have conversations, you know, there's so many beautiful properties, and Wesley Palms being, you know, one of the best. And so it's like looking at what could be available to Don, it just seemed to start to make sense to him as we had those discussions about improving his quality of life through changing his environment and his social setting.
The Silver Linings Transitions team put a plan together to help Don decide what he was going to take with him to Wesley Palms, sell and donate what he wasn't taking, and get it completely unpacked and organized in his new home.
Once Jamie's team was able to get Don situated in his new home in Wesley Palms, it was time for me to help him sell his old home. His kids were concerned about him getting the highest price possible in the shortest amount of time in its current condition. So, through our Renovate to Sell program, we were able to remodel his home completely and help him get top dollar.
Don and his family were overwhelmed by the decisions and challenges they faced, but the team of dedicated professionals at their side helped them make a successful journey.
The Wesley Palms population, they're fascinating. I've begun to make some friends, and you know, sometimes a bunch of us will get together around at a certain table and learn about each other. You know, what did we do in the past? And I've been hearing about a lot of interesting careers from various people. So that's interesting. You know, I enjoy that a lot.
If you or someone you know and love are facing similar decisions, we can help. Whether you want to move to a smaller home or are considering senior community living, our team will provide all the resources you need.
Please call so we can help you begin your next chapter.